I'd just like to give a bit of a round of applause, but also I'd like to tell you a little story, if I can, just before I hand over to Michael Avery. My mother-in-law passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And, of course, there's an estate which has to be wrapped up and so on and so forth. There were some complications because she didn't live here and so on and so forth, lived up north in Zim. And with Capital Legacy, we actually employed them because there was some of the estate was here. And for 2 years, they've been working quite hard at it, not full 2 years, but there's things that have to happen in the estate, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you, they are the most professional people that I've ever dealt with. So if you haven't got a will, or if you haven't used their services, I'd suggest you do so, because I have been nothing but really, really impressed with the team. They, give you all the feedback you need, they do all the work, they do everything. They really are good. My little personal endorsement this afternoon, because it was wrapped up sort of like today, Friday today, and I thought it was worth mentioning. They really have been very good. Capital Legacy, a number one provider of wills and estates, so it just makes sense that they also now offer life.
All right. Have you here, guys? Sorry about that. That's Capital Legacy. If you're looking for live cover, you need to make a will. Please get in touch with Mercado at Capital Legacy. That's very, very important. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me right here in Solomon's Temple. I'm Solomon Izangi Shams. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bienvenue. How do you say it in French? Thank you so much, everyone watching from wherever you're watching from. Please check out the videos that we have, and you're gonna love it. Thank you. Yes, Brenda, welcome back. Yeah, good to be back here again with Brenda, all the way from Germany. Thank you so much, guys. Please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is important. Subscribe right away, and don't forget to click on the notification button when you subscribe. It's important, just so you can also get access to some of the stuff that I do. I'm going to be running a masterclass for YouTube, right? I'm going to be running a masterclass for YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to make it happen, but it never has happened, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you are a church or a business or whatever, and you want to grow and see your YouTube channel grow, please make sure you get in touch on WhatsApp on this number, +27 82 212 9438. I'm going to be running a masterclass for strictly people who want to grow their YouTube channel, who want to start a YouTube channel, or you started a YouTube channel and you just left it there. You posted a few videos, nothing is happening, you don't have the views, you don't have the subscribers. I would help you in that regard. I will help you to see how you can create and run a YouTube channel. I would help you to get 1,000 subscribers. I would help you and show you how you can monetize your videos. Some of you guys who want to use it to make extra money, or for your products, or for your church and for your ministry or for your business, please get in touch. Send me a WhatsApp message on +82 212 9438. Let me know. We can have a one-on-one masterclass, and then there's an option of a group masterclass. Please get in touch so we can sort that out. All right. I'm talking about Mr. Ibu. We know Mr. Ibu, a Nigerian actor who's very comical, very hilarious as usual, and very popular. And he's actually a Christian guy. I've met him in churches here in South Africa when he comes to visit. And he has a daughter called Jasmine. So Jasmine, his daughter, this is Mr. Ibu here with his daughter, obviously being all funny. And he has a daughter, that's his daughter there, called Jasmine. They normally appear on just TikTok, and they make very funny videos together, father and daughter, very hilarious, I always love watching them when I see any of their videos around. And Jasmine this is her hair with her dad, right? So she met a guy on TikTok who is a Nigerian based in the US, and all of a sudden they fell in love, got married, and 9 months later now they are getting divorced, right? This is the guy that she met. This is her and the guy, believe it or not. She met him on TikTok. So now why are they getting divorced? This is what she posted a few days ago here. She posted this. She posted the photo of their wedding on their, from their wedding day. That's her and him. And she wrote the end. This is after 9 months. So this is what she wrote. She said, "This was the best 9 months of my life. I have no regrets, whatsoever. I just wouldn't settle for a lie regardless. I forgive easily. I remember asking you about this severally before we started. Finding out today from your mom really broke me. A foundation built upon a tiny lie wouldn't stand. I love how you love me, but hate how you never mentioned your divorce nor kids to me. Moving on, I don't think I want anybody else. Just gonna love you from a distance." After 9 months, this is what she wrote. So obviously she found out that this man she met and got married to, he's a divorcee, but he never told her. But she asked him. He has kids from his past marriage, but he never told her. But she asked him. But he said no. He was never married and he was never divorced and he has never had kids. Now, how important is that in marriage? I mean, 9 months is still a foundational stage, isn't it? So if you found that out in 9 months, then how long, what are you going to find out in a year or 2 or 3 years? Right? So that's the big question. That's the big question. What can you tolerate in a marriage? Should a lie like that actually annul a divorce, to annul the marriage and lead to a divorce? Those are the kind of questions that are going through my mind, Is that lie unforgivable? Or is she a lay woman and a lady of principle that, look, because the foundation was actually built on lies, there's no way I'm going to stay married to him. I'm a big believer, once you get married, you must stay in there, you do your best to make it work. Whatever happens, except there is some sort of danger to the life of the other person. But God can always create a way. God can always make a way for you to work, for it to work. Ladies, I'm posing this question to you. Would you do the same? What would you do if you found out after 9 months of marriage that your husband never told you he was married, never told you he had 3 kids, right? And you had asked him before you got married? What would you do? And to push it further, what would God expect us to do? What would the Bible expect us to do in that kind of situation? Complex, but the reality is this is life and it can get really complex. What would you do? I want to be a bit conversational and interactive today, right? So give me your comment. Jackie says, I don't blame her from divorcing him. He's somebody's husband. Very sad for that poor kid. Yeah, he was married, Jackie. He is divorced now. And he has 3 kids. And she never knew that he was married. She asked him. He said, no, I was never married. Do you have kids? No, I don't have kids. But then she discovered from who? From his mother, that he was actually married, divorced, and have 3 kids. He has 3 kids from that marriage. What would you do, ladies, in this kind of situation? Even for you as a man, what would you do? That's the big question. Let me know what you're thinking. And what do you think God would expect us to do when we find ourselves in this kind of scenario? Because the thing about life is you could get unpredictable and things can get out of hand and things can get this way, right? Queen here says, hi, Uncle Saul. At least I got you on the tail. From Namibia, I will take him to court. Okay, Queen, you will take him to court. Why would you take him to court? To annul the marriage? Because that might be another way to annul the marriage. Right? After 9 months of marriage, they're out there. Julie says, I would stay in the marriage because she should have done her findings before the marriage. So after you're wedded and the marriage is on, whatever you find there, Julie says, I would stay and I would try to make it work. Technically, that's what you're saying, Julie, right? Because the reality is sometimes when you go into a marriage, you discover a lot of things about the other person. Either they didn't tell you intentionally, or they didn't tell you unintentionally, or you never ask about it, or they feel it's not important. Now, how do you now deal with it? If marriage is sacred, how would you still be in there and make it work? For some people, marriage is not that sacred. I can go out when I want to. I can leave when I want to. How would you justify that? Because that's what happened between them when she put up this post after 9 months saying the end. What would you do? M. Ompa says, I would ask my woman as to why did she lie about having kids. But whatever the outcome was going to be, I was going to continue the marriage. Remember, God hates divorce. Lindy says, regardless, one cannot hide children. Why was he hiding his 3 children? Yolanda says, I would forgive him if he is the best husband and advise him to support the kids and take responsibility. It's something to think about, because sometimes we're in life and life would hit us with hard questions that we need to make decisions. What would we do? Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget, I'm running a masterclass. If you are trying to create a YouTube channel, know how to run a YouTube channel, please enroll in this masterclass that I'm going to be running. Send a WhatsApp message to +27822129438 just to be able to take you through how to set up YouTube channel, how to really use your YouTube channel very well, from the titles that you put onto your thumbnails to your content and just everything, and how you can monetize it. So please get in touch as soon as possible so we can get going. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you again later.